Whenever Pat Bev's try to get into the head of a Warriors player, it is not ended up well. You're probably all familiar with the moment in 2019 where Pat told Steph, "You in the last 5 years, the next 5 years are mine." But just months earlier in the 2019 playoffs, his trash talking attempt also failed with Kevin Durant. This is a first-time matchup. The top seed Warriors drew the Clippers, actually a really good team for an 8th seed. They won 49 games in a competitive West and drastically exceeded expectations after trading Blake Griffin the season prior and also DeAndre Jordan leaving that prior free agency to Dallas. All throughout game 1, Pat was doing anything and everything he could to annoy KD. I mean, just look at this clip. It tells you everything. Third quarter, Pat goes over to double him. KD draws the foul where Pat then accuses him of flopping.
Well, Patrick Beverley, this is what he does best. He's one of the premier defensive players in the league, and he is an absolute irritant.
All Kevin could do is smile here. He's like, what the f is this dude doing? Then 5 minutes ago, and things really escalate here when Pat comes from behind and commit this hard foul on Durant.
Releases down the other end, blocked from behind, but a foul. And Beverly getting into Durant's face. Durant once again just smiling back.
The two then exchange words afterwards. The refs need to come in to break it up. Then a few possessions later, KD guarding Pat reaches in for the steal, but commits a reach and foul. Pat gets up, starts talking and the two will end up getting ejected.
They're both out. They've both been just thrown out of the game.
Now, this was a meaningless ejection. Warriors, as you already saw on the scoreboard, were up 17. It was less than 5 minutes ago, so whatever, right? They still end up easily winning game 1. In the first half of game 2, they built off this, led the Clips 73-50 at the half despite a really quiet first half from KD. Just 8 points, only attempting 3 shots. But here's where the turning point in the series occurred that made this beef really interesting. The Warriors built up to their peak lead of 91-61 midway through the third quarter. Looks like a typical Warriors first round series type game. You know, this is about to be a sweep, right? Oh, Lou Will ends up tying the game at 128 all with over a minute to go. The Clips end up scoring 67 points in just 18 minutes of play. Fast forward here, Clips down 121 seconds. They double Lou, who gets it into Shea. Shea gets it into the paint, kicks it out to Landry Shamet for the lead. You bet. The Clippers would end up storming back from down 30 to even up the series and become the first team since 2016 to win a playoff game in Oracle. A game I'm sure most of you are familiar with. For KD individually during that run, this was not a good second half for him. Finished the game with 9 turnovers, only shooting 8 shots for the entire game. And as you would expect, this became a big story in the media following game 2, where a reporter asked him about his lack of shot attempts, where KD gave us to this day one of the best press conference moments in NBA history.
I'm not going to get in the way of the game because, you know, I want to have a little back and forth with Patrick Beverly. I'm Kevin Durant. You know who I am. Y'all know who I am. I'm not going to go out there and just go shoot 20 or 30 shots. You know, I don't play like that. I mean, we were up 30 points, so I had 5 shots. Everybody's shots were kind of evenly distributed. So me taking 2 more shots after that wasn't the reason why we lost.
Pat Bev woke up a monster. In game 3, Durant dropped a light 38 points on 14 of 23 from the field. Warriors won by 27 in a wire-to-wire dub.
Kevin Durant hit all 3 of his shots. Gallinari got a piece with 6 on the shot clock. Wow, tough turnaround for KD. Gilgeous-Alexander trying to check Durant, and Durant knocks another one down. Gives it to Durant. Rises up over Beverly. Too easy for him. Big miss that time. Durant goes, Durant scores, and 1 for KD. 20 consecutive series. They have won a road game.
You know who he is.
Yeah.
You know who he is.
Yeah.
Y'all know who he is.
Game 4 also in LA, no problem. KD finishes the contest with 33 points on 21 shots, an efficient business trip. At this point, the series fell over. I think a lot of people had respect for the Clippers winning 49 games out in All-Star. Lou Williams' #1 option hoops were really fun to watch. A rookie SGA, Danilo Gallinari averaged 19 a game, Montrezl Harrell off the bench. But with the series going back to Oracle, it was like, nice run. Except...
And rebounded by Beverly. 35 seconds to go. Gallinari.
Patrick Beverly has 13 rebounds.
You heard Chris Webber. Pat had 14 boards, 17 points in this one, along with 4 assists as the Clippers did the unthinkable again. Now, Kevin Durant could still not miss in this game. You want to guess how many points he had? 45 points. I mean, this dude was just on another level. This takes us to game 6, which it's still crazy how this series even got to this point. Very 2008 Celtics-esque where they had the 8 seed Hawks push them to 7 games. But this was not happening here. KD somehow put together an even better performance than in his last outing. He dropped 50 points, 5-0. 35 of those coming in the first half. This man was on a mission.
As Durant drives, gets inside. Nice little Euro step. Durant on the pull-up. That's good. Kevin Durant turns, fires, count it, and one. It's Durant. Durant straight on three. It's good. Kevin Durant, 28 points already, and there's still 7.5 to go here in the second.
And to recap, those last 4 games, he averaged 41.5 points a game on 57% from the field. This left Pep after the series to just finally wave the white flag and tip his cap to KD in the most hilarious way.
What more could you have done to slow Kevin down, especially in the first half?
I answer this. Go ahead. What you think? I mean, he's Kevin Durant. We didn't roll over. And we didn't just say, hey, man, you know what? Just come on, give us 50 tonight. Of course not.
We tried everything. So we tried everything. We had several different coverages for KD.
They didn't work.
Dude, yeah, like sometimes you come across special people. It's no nothing that you can do with special people.
Sadly, this would be the lone season of this fun Clipper team together, as they immediately pivoted and capitalized on a revitalized team image across the league, if you will, to trade for PG and sign Kawhi. Of course, letting go SGA in the process. Then, like I mentioned at the start of the video, Pat's second trash talking attempt at an MVP warrior resulted in his 5-year prophecy aging horrendously, where he's now out of the league in 2024, 5 years later, and Steph having added a 4th title, a Finals MVP, and now most recently an Olympic gold medal.